Yeah, record please.
So welcome everyone to our Vitality Hub welcome session. I'm super excited to have you all here. So I'd love for you to pop in the chat or to write down on a piece of paper, because we want to keep track of this. Like, what's some of the goals that you would love to achieve with your health over the next 6 months? And if you're on Zoom, you can pop it in the chat if you like to keep it a bit interactive. City's from Melbourne. She's been with Juice Plus here for 4 years and she needs to tone up. Cool. Mel's from the Gold Coast. She's been here for 3 years and she wants to lose weight and get fit. Awesome. Liz, I know you're busy, so that's okay. What about you, Sarah? You prefer Sarah or Sarah? Sarah.
No, Sarah.
Liz is from Brisbane. She's been here for a week. Awesome. Her health goal is to get back to pre-baby weight, improve her food choices, and do a triathlon. Yes. Love that. Shell's just jumping on now. Hey, Shell, we are just going over at the moment, thinking about some health goals that you would love to achieve over the next 6 months, and then popping it in the chat. So Sarah's from Cairns. She is a Juice Plus virgin. Awesome. I love that. She hasn't even got her products yet, which is great. And she's looking for optimal health to go further faster. I love that. And so our energy is everything, right? With whatever we put into anything, if you're consistent in the program, then you will go a long way. Now, a little bit about my health journey over the past 7 years, maybe 8. I was at a point in my life where I was 99 kilos. And I'm like, I look back now at photos and just go, whoa, this is crazy. I need to pivot and make a shift. And for me, it's all been about making 2 millimeter shifts in my day. So what's some tiny little changes that we can make? And I love to lead with this program with, you don't need to do everything in here all at once. You've got this beautiful program that you've got pretty much lifetime access if you're on the products, and you can plug into it at any time you like. Elizabeth can't log on. Not supported on her browser. Mel, could you please message Elizabeth back and see if you could help her just with logging into Zoom in that chat that we have? She might need to just have the Zoom app on and put the code number in. And so I want to know also, what's one of your biggest challenges that you come across? So again, write this down on a piece of paper, a challenge or a limiting belief that you have that is preventing you from getting to your goal weight. What stopped you getting there before? And then pop that in the chat as well so that we can see. Consistency, yeah. Time. Oh, time's always a big one for some people. And what makes you think that you need to have a lot of time to get back on track, to make some conscious choices? And is that a limiting belief? Is that a BS belief? Time's always been one of my BS beliefs as well. And so what I want to encourage you guys is that it's a 2 millimeter shift that you want to plan on making. Now, we've got so many different programs within the Vitality Hub that there's so many different options for you. So if doing an 8-week challenge is more your thing, maybe pop 8-week challenge in the chat, because I'm going to talk about that last, just in case anyone doesn't want to do an 8-week challenge. I'll go through that last. And so the majority of my clients that come on here, they like to just play it with maintenance, using recipes, workouts. So I'm going to run through some of the things that we have in the program. And as you hear things that resonate with you, hey, Emily, how are you? Just to backtrack a tiny bit, Emily, I'd love for you to write in the chat what's some goals that you would love to work towards over the next 6 months. And then what was I talking about a second ago? Just lost track. Can anyone remember what I just said? No, I lost track. I'm winging it today. Oh, so that's right. So in the Vitality Hub, yeah. So if you're keen on doing an 8-week challenge, I'll talk about that at the end. So some of the beautiful things that we have in our program is that everyone loves the recipes. And so there's different ways that you can also use the recipes as well. To give you an example, I love to just cook things as and when I need to. So if I want to cook a recipe one day, I'll just use the program to go and cook a recipe. If I want a smoothie recipe, I'll just go and find a smoothie recipe. The other way that you can use the recipes is by creating a meal plan. And in the 8-week challenge, especially, there is set meal plans for you that you can go in and it's all set out for you. You literally just follow through the meal plan if you want to work like that. And then we've also got recipe books that you can download and you can go and get printed yourself as well. We don't do anything of the recipe books, but you can get them done either through some of the distributors here actually do them. Or you can just go to Officeworks and get them printed yourself. So that's one portion of the Vitality Hub. Within the recipe section, it's broken down into gluten-free, there's smoothie books, there's event books and entertainment. Hey, Emily. Hey, Liz. Thanks for joining us. I'd love for you to just pop in the chat. What's some goals that you would love to work towards with your health over the next 6 months? And pop it in the chat for me. And so in there, there's also things like elixirs. There's a detox plan that if you want to follow a 7-day detox, a 3-day detox, like I know Sarah might have clients that she's recommending that when you know about all of this, especially if you're here as a franchisee, you can share all of these amazing things and knowledge with people that are around you, that if you hear someone that would like to do an 8-week challenge, or if you hear that someone's feeling a bit sluggish, that you can recommend that we've got a great detox plan and you can recommend that for them. Weight loss, more energy, awesome. And so that's one component of the Vitality Hub. We also have a movement section in the Vitality Hub. So in the chat, who loves to do workouts at the gym or at home or not at all? Because exercise is really important. And so our exercise program is split up into normal workouts that you can do at home as mums. There is some gym workouts in there as well, but there's also things like yoga and Pilates. And I'm going to show you in a minute all of the different sections of where you can find all of that. Now, another big, so we've got home, awesome. So another big component of this as well is all of the mindset that you get in the Vitality Hub program. And so if you can plug into things like that as much as you can, it's definitely going to help improve your mindset on your health journey with whatever you want to listen to. And so we have mindset programs around money, around health, around crystal bowls. We have moon magic stuff. Like there's just so much variety in there. And I'm going to show you where to find all of that as well. And so before I start and I share my screen and show you through the program, I want to make sure that all of you, first of all, are in our customer group. Now, we've got a customer Facebook group. I'm going to send you the link to. And it's a place where you can, if you want to share recipes in there, you can share recipes. You can add people in there as well. If you've got friends and family that would like to join or thinking about joining, you can also add them into this little Facebook group. Oops. So I'll pop it in the chat now. So this group's called Vitality Hub Happy, Healthy, Energized. And we also put little promotional material in there about all of the events coming up. And we've also got an app as well. So if you don't have the app, I encourage you just to reach out to the person who invited you in. I know there's a couple of you on here that might not have the app yet because you're brand new, but just make sure that you put that on your little task list to do. Now, did we go through challenges? Yes, we did do some challenges. Now, I'd love for you to think about before I show you the program. Once you reach this goal of yours that you have, whether it's to lose weight, have more energy, I want to know, what does that look like for you? So that if you lost some weight between now and the end of the year, what does that look like for you? If you want more energy in your day, what does that look like? What are you actually doing? So if you can put yourself in a place in the future, you might need to close your eyes to think about it. But what does losing weight and having more energy look like? Is there something that you want to be doing? So summer body, Liz has got a summer body. So Liz, where are you actually at with your summer body? Are you on the beach? Are you in a bikini? Is the sun shining? Are you at a river? Are you in a pool? So I want you to picture that out and just write down some key words. Yeah, she's in a bikini at the beach. And so when we can place all of these words together, our feeling words. So Liz, when you're at the beach and you've got this beautiful summer body that you're going to work towards over the next 6 months, and you're wearing a bikini, what color bikini is it? I want you to write that down as well. I want you to write down where it is, where you see yourself being in that bikini. And I want you to think about, last of all, how are you feeling in that moment? How are you standing? Are you like really proud? Are you standing there proud and excited? Are you more energized? Now, if anyone's stuck with their one, just message it in the chat as well. And it's really just thinking about how you can place yourself in a new point in time, because when we can see that vision, it's a lot easier of a journey to get there. So Liz has done it great, right? She's seeing herself after doing this program in 6 months' time with the summer body. She's got a green bikini on at the beach and the sun is belting down. And I also bet you've got your feet in the sand. So you can feel that, right? If you close your eyes, can you actually see yourself there? Can you put yourself in that spot? Yeah. So that's what we want to do. And so that's allowing us to create that little vision. So Liz, a little extra task for you. I love creating vision boards. If anyone hasn't done vision boards before, I love doing them. Use those words to be able to go and just find some pictures around that. Cut them out and stick them on a board and have them somewhere in front of you. You can also do it on your screensaver, on your phone, because the more that we can see this, I call them anchors. I do that with my Wonder Woman stuff. When I want more strength and courage, I find things that are related to Wonder Woman. I haven't quite got her body yet, haven't mastered that one. Longevity of wellness, vitality, flexibility, functionality as she ages, more sleep, more energy, overall health and absence of disease. Awesome. I can see myself transformed from a glitter girl to a full-on firework every day in every way. How awesome is that? Yes. Have you got a song that matches that as well?
Katy Perry.
Yes.
Firework.
See that in you. Yes. And so when we can put that in there, like, so Mel's got, I want more energy to be comfortable this summer. So what does be comfortable mean to you? To not have to wear long dresses, and she wants to be wearing shorts and bikinis and to be fit again. So what needs, like when you say not wearing long dresses, what needs to happen for you to have that, Mel? So is there a certain weight that you'd love to be, a certain feeling that you'd love to be? And where do you see yourself doing that? Comfortable, no more belly to hide. Awesome, Liz. So good. And so again, take note of these. So where are you going to be more comfortable this summer? Is it around your pool, Mel? Is it that you want to go to the beach? See, I'm not a beach person, so I never really vision myself at the beach. Whereabouts do you want to be wearing shorts to? And what does fit look like for you? So fit and healthy means something different to everybody, right? For some people, fit means bodybuilder, INBA competitions, ripped. Whereas other people, fit means just feeling full of energy and exercising again. And so I want you just to distinguish for yourself, what does fit mean to you? What does healthy mean to you? Fit is being able to run around with your kids and have more energy, to feel toned and have better stamina. Awesome. And so I want you then to get some of these things. And so one of those things that you've written down in there, I want you to work out which one's more important. Choose one and write it in the chat and on your piece of paper. So you've got, probably all of you have written down in there 3 goals at least, right? Lean body, to eat well, occasional snack, tone. She's already got good stamina. Awesome. And so I want you to write down why. So Harsity, if you want to get toned, why? Why do you want that? I want you to pop, one of you pop it in the chat. Why do you want to be toned? A few people have written toned. To feel in your self-confidence more. Cool. So Liz, when you're feeling, when you get toned, it's because you want to feel more self-confident. I want you to go another level deeper. Why do you want to be more self-confident? What's it going to give you? Health. It's the foundation of everything. So why is it everything to you, Sarah? So dig down a couple of levels. It's actually great to go down 7 levels, but I'm not going to go through 7. I'm just going to go through a couple. So she can wear the clothes she really wants. There's like, hide under my clothes. Yeah. And so you guys can go down further, deeper into this, but it's the 7 layers of why is really important, because we really get clear on that. And so now focusing back on that one thing that you really want to achieve. We've got our why of why we're doing it. I now want you to write down what's one thing that you can do to work towards that one goal. So who have we got? Liz, you had to get toned. Was that your main goal that you wanted? And same with Harsity, you also had toned as well. And you've got your why is to work on your physical body. Yeah. And so I want you to write down what's one thing that you can do. Now, if you don't know what this one thing is, when I show you the program, you might know what your one thing is going to be. And so say, for instance, Harsity's got good health in mind and spirit. One of her things, if she's got 2 things that she wants to work towards, and that's getting toned and having a better mindset, there's 2 of those things that are in the program that you want to consistently do every day. Because if you don't do something consistently, you won't actually achieve your goal, okay? But I'm all about making 2 millimeter shifts, 2 millimeters, which is one little tiny change every day. And so if your goal is to get off the butt, get your butt off the couch and off your phone, then maybe, Liz, what needs to happen for that to happen? So write down in the chat again, what's your one goal and what is it that you are going to do that's going to be your action point? So for me, when I had a toned ass on my vision board last year, and I've just taken my photos, I was reasonably consistent. I'm being aware of it, that I wasn't as consistent as I would have liked to have been over the 8-week challenge. But I showed up as best that I possibly could for at least 4 days a week. And I lost 3 centimeters off my thighs, and my photos show that there's shape change. Which I love. I love ass photos. They're so good. And I put a photo on my vision board of what my idea of a toned bum looks like. So that was me. Okay, so I want you all to just have that vision of what is the goal? What do you want to look like? But if you actually put photos down on a vision board, don't put anyone else's heads. You want to make sure that it's just from the neck down. Okay, so Liz has got worked out constantly, for 2 weeks, and then had changes in my routine and it went downhill. So Liz, as awareness of that, when you worked out constantly for 2 weeks, that's a big word. Did you find that it was too much? No? So what fell down? So it's the awareness of what was the challenge and what needs to happen. Because sometimes when we plug into a program like this, there's so much in there. Okay, and we don't want to focus on all of it, but if you can just choose one, sleep deprivation. And so maybe some awareness around that, Liz, is if the workouts were just too much, just to bring them down in time frame wise, so that you weren't getting so sleep deprived. Maybe that's children instead. Okay, so everyone's got their one goal, right? And what's one action point that if you had toned on your goals list, what's one action that you can do to get more toned? It's definitely weights. Yeah, pop your goals in. So if you're just jumping on, hey Seb, how are you, honey? So we're just popping in here. What are our goals that we'd love to work on over the next 6 months? You can always go back and watch the recording as well. All right, so I'm going to show you through some of the program. Now, did I put the link in? I did, didn't I, for the Vitality Hub? I'm going to pop it in there again. So this link that I've got here, most of you girls that are on here now are all in the business actually already, so that's cool. So this is our preview group that we have that's for our customers, and also any people that you think would also love a little snippet of the program. Some of the things that we have in our program are free, that you don't even have to be a customer to be involved in it. We do live workouts every now and then. They've just posted this morning that there's a webinar and they're doing moon circles with one of the girls. And so we give that free value not only to our customers, but also to anybody who's around you that wants to take part in it. You can advertise all of these things on your social media as well. So that's the link for that. Now let's go to Vitality Hub. So everyone should have their password and username now. If you don't worry, it'll get sent to you anyway. So I'll just show you around. I'm going to share my screen. Cool. Can everybody see that okay? Give me a thumbs up or something, Shell. Awesome. Okay, so this is the Vitality Hub. The link is basically just vitality-hub.com. So on here, we have a little snippet video of what the program is. If you ever get anybody interested in finding out a bit more about the Vitality Hub, you can literally send them this link and they will be able to come on and have a look at the video and also what's inside. As you can see, we've got workout videos, health webinars, mindset series, eating plans, shopping lists, recipes, a whole online community, which is in the Facebook group, which I just sent you. There's nutrition support, which is through our Juice Plus products, and we do lots of health education webinars and seminars and all that kind of stuff as well. There's some success stories on there, but what I want to show you is our members area. So this is our main hub, and a lot of this information is also through the app. So if you need the app, please just make a note of it and to reach out to the person who invited you along. Now, I'm not going to show you the 8-week challenge just yet, but it's really simple. It's all just broken up into recipes, your movement section, webinars, and mindfulness. So I want you to have a think about your goals that you have set. Now, if one of your goals is to get more toned and to work out, or maybe it's to plug into the mindset program, I want you to think about, when are you actually going to do that? And so every week, it's all really important to schedule things in. So if you're going to do a workout video, I had to tell myself when I wanted to lose weight that I needed to make it a must. And Sarah knows all about this because we've done lots of Tony Robbins stuff together, and it's making it a must and locking it in, scheduling it in. So if you want to get toned, you're not going to do that if you don't take action. And so I like to come in here and say, all right, well, if my goal is for toning, I want to work out 3 days a week. So I'm going to go in to the workouts and I'm going to map out in my week what workouts I'm going to do. So Monday at 9 o'clock, I might do a HIIT circuit. On Wednesday, I might do a yoga one. And just so that you know where everything is, to map it out in your calendar so that you actually get it done. So I tell myself every day that it's a must that I go to the gym as soon as I drop my kids off from school. And so that's my must every day. And I do that 5 days a week. But before that, I'd never been to a gym before in my entire life. And so also with that, obviously we've got our recipes. Now, the more you work out, you're not going to make any changes unless you make some changes in your diet as well. And so when you look at your diet plan that you have right now, pop in the chat. I'm just going to bring the chat up again. I can't see it actually. Chat. There we go. Pop in the chat who likes to do meal plans and who doesn't like to do meal plans. Some people will and some people won't. Nope. This is a nope. I don't like meal plans, but you need to, if you want to do your health journey and you know that you want to lose weight, there's some things that need to change. Okay. So close that. So what needs to change? Is it that you're missing breakfast? Is it that you're eating too much food? Is it that you need some different ideas? If you're not on the shakes, they're a really great way to be able to add those into your day. But as you're all on the program and you're all promoting this, the recipes are amazing to be able to promote on your page. So even if it's just doing one thing a day, if you love shakes, I love shakes, I could have a shake every day, promote it on your page every single day. Put it in your story that you're doing. Yeah, everyone loves shakes. Shakes are on their way. So in here, you've got a whole load of options. So obviously everyone loves shakes in here. You can come in and do smoothies in the smoothie part, and you can have a look through the smoothie recipes and choose one that you want to run with. Now, when I do my meal plans, as I said before, I don't like to do meal plans, but I also like to make things really easy. So I will come in here and I will choose a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner that will last me for 4 days. And I will go in and I will choose a smoothie for breakfast. I will go into the lunch section and I will choose one thing to have for lunch for 4 days. In the meal plans that I'll show you in a minute, they chop and change recipes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day over 7 days. And as a busy mum, I find it's just way too much, but it's really simple to go, I'm going to eat red lentil soup today, and I'm just going to make 4 times that amount, and I have it for 4 days. It's really easy, super easy as a busy mum. So that's me. So there's nothing really to the recipes apart from coming in and looking at the recipes. Now, Harsity, one of your goals was mindset. So if you're doing all of your recipes and you're okay with that, then maybe one of your things that you need to schedule in every day is to come in here, download one of the workbooks, and actually flow through this over the next 30 days. Just give yourself some time. Like the journal prompts that we have in here that the beautiful Ange has done. Maybe that's something that you can do over the next week to just improve your mindset. It could be something around intentional living. And just always come back and reevaluate these goals as well. Okay. And so that's basically it with that one. And it's the same with the meditation. Now, I wanted to show you those who really like exercise. We do have this movement section here, but there's just been a whole load of new exercises that have been posted in a totally different location for some unknown reason. So I'm going to show you where they are. And they're in the 8-week challenge section. And so in the 8-week challenge, we've just had our challenge finish yesterday for the current challenge. So there's another one that's starting in October. But if you keep scrolling all the way down through the 8-week challenge, you'll notice that there's an exercise portal. And this was all created for the recent challenge. And there's a whole load of exercises that are in here in all these little dots. But there's also another one down here. Andy is our resident PT here, and he's got a whole load of workouts that are amazing. He teaches people that are superstars like Hugh Jackman, and who else had he done? I can't remember who else he said, but he's really great. So there's a whole load of workouts that you can flow through at home with Andy. Yeah, Russell Crowe, that's who he was. So yeah, he was there. He was his personal trainer. So that's where they are. Now, with the 8-week challenge, I'll move on to that now. Now, if anyone's got any questions, because I've probably got about 5.5 minutes left on my Zoom, and I don't want to keep you all day. If anyone's got any questions from this point onward about their own journey, can you just pop it in the chat so that I can go through it? So our 8-week challenge is split up into 3 different guides. Now, our 8-week challenge obviously has a challenge component to it with prize money that we do 3 to 4 times a year, but it's just finished now. However, anyone can do the challenge at any time. All you need to do is to have access to the Vitality Hub. You just need to be on one of the Juice Plus products and you get access, and you can start at any time you like. So in the introduction, for instance, there's your trackers in there. So even if you're not doing the challenge, there's some great trackers in here to just map out where your health is at right now. And so if we go through this, they're all 3 books are roughly around 91 pages long. So it can take a little bit just to figure out where everything is. But there is some great trackers in here. There's all about goal setting. And this is basically what we've just done now. Like, what's your goal? And this is a sheet that you guys can print off to transfer that information that we've done onto a sheet in front of you so that you can come back to it in 8 weeks' time and notice the changes that you have, okay? So there's lots of little bits and pieces in there. I really encourage you to just spend some time and go and have a look through the program, pick out what resonates with you, but also to connect back in with the person who's brought you here today, with your upline and through our team chats and our team pages and stuff as well. Because the more that you can plug into that, the better results that you'll have on your own health journey. And also to share the results that you're having along the way. So if you learn something one day, if you do a workout, go and post about it on social media, because people follow your journey. Most of you are here are our ambassadors of our health program. And by promoting what you learn in the program, all of this information is there for you guys to share. So it could be as simple as, if you want to post about, like I've got up on the screen at the moment, about cortisol. if you find that really interesting, you can literally just copy and paste that information out and put what resonates with you and do posts around any of the content that we have through the whole Vitality Hub program. You can share recipes and everything on your page as well. And yeah, so what questions are coming up? I'm going to have a look through the chat. What questions have we got? You guys can come off mute if you like for the last 2 minutes that I've got the Zoom running for. Anyone want to yell out? So basically, I would today go and take a photo of yourself, not to send to anybody, but go and take a photo of yourself on where you are at right now. Do it in a bikini, do it wherever you like, do it in whatever clothes you want. Because it's really great to see in 8 weeks' time the journey that you have, or in 6 months' time. Yeah. So I think I want to thank you all for coming on today. I hope you got some value out of it. And definitely, if there's anything that you guys want to know about the program, I'm happy to go over anything. A starter pack, what do you mean? Oh, no, generally not, because most people do stuff on social media, Liz. So I've made my own stuff before, but you can buy brochures through Juice Plus, but I don't use them very often, to be honest. So my Zoom may cut out. So if it does, thank you for coming on. Just connect.
Thank you very much.
That you wanna chat more about it. I can do one-on-ones with anybody as well. Has anyone got any questions?
No questions. But thank you for doing that. I think it's been very helpful.
Yeah, cool. Just map out those goals. Map it out and write down the words of what we were talking about before. Go back over. I'll post the recording up as well that you can share with your customers too.
Perfect. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.